This is high school basketball on iTalk 106.7. Presented by Sholo Ford. Produced by White Mountain Youth Productions in cooperation with iTalk 106.7 Radio. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball.
Well, good morning. Welcome to Blue Ridge High School, the home of the Yellow Jackets. Host today the 2017 White Mountain Holiday Classic presented by the White Mountain Firefighters Association. And game two this morning is the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets and the Marana Tigers. We get set for action. We go to our Ace Hardware keys to the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, now with a 24/7 locksmith. Locked out of your car, just need a key made for your home. You can contact their mobile unit. They'll come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Sholo, and Heber Overguards. We welcome aboard David Barber and Greg Chavez for this one. And Greg, as you take a look out there, I don't know if you got a chance to see Marana yesterday, but they've got some pretty good ball players on their side of things. You're very familiar with Blue Ridge. What do you think the keys to today's game is? Or are, maybe I should say. Oh, did we get the wrong one? Where are you at here? See if we can get Mike. That's his, right? Is that in 3 right there? Still no, still no. What are we missing here? Not sure what's going on there.
We'll just switch headsets with Dave real quick. And
there we go.
I think with Marana, you have a bunch of big kids here. Blue Ridge doesn't normally see that up here on the mountain, at least not the teams they've played so far early this season. They might see it going into conference play here once we come back from the Christmas break, but I think if Blue Ridge can control the inside and get to the basket, they should have a good shot here. I don't know if Marana's going to be able to keep up with the run and gun style that Blue Ridge likes to play. You know, Marana coming from that lower elevation, you know, in Tucson area, and these big kids after, even though they've been here 4 days now, still up and down the court as hard as they can 3 or 4 times. They're huffing and puffing pretty hard.
Well, it'll be interesting to watch. There's your Ace Hardware keys to the game, brought to you by the Ace Hardware of the White Mountains. Now, with a 24/7 locksmith, next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key made for your home. You can contact their mobile unit. They'll come to you. That's the Ace Hardware in Pine Top, Sholo, and Heber Overguard. Today's contest is brought to you in part by Summit Regional Medical Center. Everything your athlete needs to get back into the game. They've got a fully staffed emergency department, advanced diagnostics departments, and outstanding orthopedic and physical therapy teams. Summit Regional Medical Center, everything your athlete needs to get back into the game. Back with the Northland Pioneer College kickoff when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
I got this.
Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
Well, you can hear though, David?
I can hear. Well, this is mine.
Well, we welcome you back here. Are you? So, David, are you on 2 now or 3?
2.
Switch back with. Can you talk yet, Greg? All right, switch back with Greg here. We got a problem with our board. we'll try to figure out the we'll try to figure that out at the half or next time we get a break. So, all right. Well, we welcome you in. I don't know why we're not getting audio in channel 3, but we're not. So, oh, let's try this. All right, now let's try channel 3. No, still no audio in channel 3. Oh yeah, we got audio there. So that one's working. Well, we apologize as we try to work out our technical issues here.
First foul is number 33 for Marana.
Go ahead and switch that back. Give David number 2, and we'll see if yours works now. Sounds like it's working. Who got the bucket?
He made both free throws.
Oh, who did?
Mason.
Burgess.
Burgess.
Okay.
Foul on number 11, Corey Enfield.
Who got the first foul, Greg?
That was on Corey Enfield for
No,
Blue
the first
Ridge.
one down there.
And 33 for Marana.
First one was Corner. So Corner and Enfield each have a foul. Mason Burgess drives, dishes, and we get a three-pointer by R.J. Tate. Don't forget today's contest brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. For your college education, choose a college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, Northland Pioneer College. And a bump and a foul down low. Going to go against number 24, Andrew Smith.
Relative, right, Camden?
No, I never fouled when I was in high school. Cleanest player around. Five-point Jacket lead. Burgess over to Tate. Jackets do a great job of working the perimeter. They're a tough team to handle, especially because everyone on the floor can shoot the three ball. This one goes over the top. Corey Enfield. That one.
Only because it's a square backboard, Camden. If we had the old style fan backboard, that would still be in bounds.
Is that right?
It's correct, yeah.
So you can hit it off the top?
It can hit anywhere top, bottom, sides, it's still in play, but once it goes over, it's out of bounds.
Interesting.
Unless it's the fan style, then if it goes over, it's live ball.
Trying to think if I've seen any gymnasiums with that style of basketball.
Been a long
backboard.
time.
Yeah.
Dave's out here getting tips, ready to start his junior high season coming up after the break. You ready to rock and roll, huh, Dave?
That's right.
I'm ready. First game of the 11th.
Pull-up jumper is no good for number 21, Valenzuela. Dribble drive left side for Burnett. Kick to Tate. Tate just inside the three-point line. Bounces, won't get the roll. Out of the backcourt comes Smith, beats the defenders. Bounces down low. That was a scary pass, but somehow they come up with it. Three-point shot off the front of the iron, no good. Nice rebound and gets the easy look underneath. That is Haas, Kyle Haas with the first bucket of the morning for Marana. Deep three off the hill, no good for Burnett. Enfield gets the steal, passes to Burgess. Burgess with the bucket, Enfield with the assist. at the free throw line. Burnett's going to pick up a foul here. Darian Burnett with his first.
Blue Ridge has come out. I don't know, for a while, man, now it looks like a zone defense. Back to a man defense now.
Left hand layup, nice take that time by Andrew Smith. On the other end, Tate misses the left-handed layup. And another nice take by Bourget. Spin, Burnett trying to muscle one up on the block left side as he takes the left side of the lane. He'll get fouled. We'll get a chance to see the replay right here. And the foul's called on number 24 of the Tigers, Andrew Smith. That's his second. Burnett's free throw misses. Tough to play this early in the morning, Greg.
Yeah, most of these kids, they're still on break. They want to sleep till noon. I mean, I saw your daughter back there. Looks like she's asleep in the bleachers.
Yeah,
she gave me that look.
Yeah.
Although she is up on her feet now, so she's awake working that camera.
She'll give you that look no matter what, though. Doesn't matter what time of day it is. Second free throw for Burnett is good. It's an 8-6 ball game. Jackets by 4. In transition, Halls throws the ball right into the hands of Jones, but Jones travels with it. Burnett drives left side, puts it up off the window with the left hand, score it. Darian Burnett now has 3 in the contest, and the Jackets lead back to 4.
Darian does a great job going to the basket. I mean, I had a guy ask me the other night if he was left-handed. I told him no, he's not. He was just amazed at how ambidextrous he is when he's going to the bucket.
Such a great sign of a great player as Haas finds his way to the hole again. He has 4, cuts the lead to 2, and then Tate answers with a 3. Timeout on the floor, we take it with them, 13-8 Jackets. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com. In play. Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School. Camden Smith, Mike Seib with Dave Barber and Greg Chavez. It's the 2017 Holiday Classic, presented by the White Mountain Firefighters Association. After the timeout, Marana with the basketball, and a basket and a foul for Bourget as he goes hard to the hole. We see the replay here. And the foul is going to be against Corey Enfield. That's his second. Number 11, Corey Enfield, with the personal. Free throw's good. Trenton Bourget with the 3-point play. (13-11) after the 3-point play by Bourget, and a whistle and a foul before the shot. Reverse layup goes, but they're going to wipe it off. Foul's going to go against Jones. That's Jones, Ethan Jones first. RJ Tate set to check it in, gives to Halls. Halls blocked by Jones. Got his ball back, but then he lost it out of bounds.
Nice play by Jones.
Reminds us to remind you, in the fourth quarter, we'll be talking about our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game. Brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN for quality glass at affordable prices. 1-888-GLASSMAN. Ethan Jones tries, gets his own rebound, follows, and scores it. Tied at 13. Deep three for Burnett. Darian Burnett knocks down the super shot, and the Jackets back up by 3. Running right-hander won't go for Bourget. Tigers get the rebound, and Bourget shoots one up from the corner, a three-pointer that's good. Tied at 16 again. Foul goes against number 32, Zachary Hibbs. Burgess for 3.
Hand in his face, falling away, and it still goes down.
Yeah, he's tough when it comes to anything. He can drive, shoot threes, rebound.
And the pass across the lane is tipped out by Burgess. Jesus Valenzuela, one of the top players on this Tigers team. Just trying to get back to the game we did. Halls tips it away, but it's picked up by Jones. Throw it underneath, reverse layup. Score it for Tyson Corner. His first bucket of the morning. Back to a 1-point ball game, 19-18, Jackets with the lead. Halls drives to the baseline, gets it across the lane to Burgess. Burgess muscles one up, draws the contact. The foul's going to go against number 33. Tyson Connor picking up his second. Burgess misses the first free throw.
So far, Blue Ridge has been able to get the ball to the basket amongst these big kids from Marana. And it seems to be working. They're getting the free throw line.
They're definitely not afraid to take it inside.
Blue Ridge will be shooting the rest of the half.
Already 6 team fouls against the Tigers. Final minute of the quarter. Jumper from top of the arc. Burgess with the rebound. Looking to run. He's fouled from behind. They get Bourget with the blocking foul.
How do you say Trenton's last name, Camden?
Bourget.
Bourget, okay.
Must be French. Burgess hits the first half of the 1+1. And we'll earn a second. So far, Mason Burgess been to the line 3 times. Misses this one. In 3 trips, he's shot 6 free throws, and he's 4 of 6 at the stripe today. Final 30 seconds of the quarter. Tigers throw the ball away. Burgess ahead for Burnett. Burnett tracks it down, throws to Tate. Saves it from going out of bounds, into Halls, down to Burnett, back to Tate, back to Burnett. And with 12 seconds, Jackets gonna play for the final shot. And a deep 3 for Burnett, and he got it. Oh, brother.
So smooth.
Down court shot for the Tigers won't go. And the Yellow Jackets lead it 24-18. And the end of quarter number 1. We step away. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Show Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Show Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Show Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Great shot of the Yellow Jacket bench here. As we go to quarter number 2, Marana with the basketball. 24-18 is the score. And we get a foul called.
It's going to be on P.J. Velasquez.
Velasquez whistled for his first personal. (24-18) Jackets in front. It's the 2017 White Mountain Holiday Classic basketball tournament. Pull-up jumper off the window, too strong. Seth Chavez comes down with the rebound. Burgess drives, tries to get it up, and earns a trip to the free throw line again as they are taking it right at the big men of Marana. You talked about their size. That's the second foul for Ethan Jones. And this will be the 4th trip to the free throw line for Mason Burgess. It's the first.
That was nice by Mason, like you said, going strong to the basket, not scared of the guy that's actually bigger than him. Just you draws the foul, if not, get a block shot, but don't back down.
Yeah, absolutely, and they have done a great job of that, which really puts teams at a disadvantage when they have that height advantage, when you're going to take advantage of it in that fashion.
For 24, Smith does a great drive, just not able to get the layup to fall. There he goes, Burnett to the strong to the hole, Camden, like Burgess last time down the court. Back to the line they go.
Here's the replay on it. They're going to whistle number 35, Kyle Haas. That's the first personal. Darian Burnett knocks down the first of 2 free throws. And the second one, he crawls this one over and in. Steal by Chavez, knocked it out of bounds. Well, we've been treated to some good basketball. This bracket finally starting to match up some real quality teams together.
Nice play by Marana.
Big three-pointer from the corner left side. Haas now has 7 in the contest and cuts the lead back down to 7. 28-21 Jackets.
On that drive, all the defense sucks into the key, and the dish to the outside, Haas drains it.
Burnett misses off the side of the iron. And Chavez is going to be called for the personal. Take a look here as Chavez doesn't quite get to the position in time. Change over the last several years with that call. Greg, you can comment on that. The player no longer has to be set.
Well, I don't know if it goes back to when we were playing, but ever since I've been officiating, it's never said that they have to be set. And that's just a misconception that we tend to have. And trying to give the offensive player, you know, the equal opportunity to the basket and to that spot as, you know, or the defender, vice versa, where technically the defender can jump clear to the ceiling if they're capable, as long as they've established a defensive position. And if they draw contact, it's on the offense.
See, now I didn't know that. I thought that the player had to have both feet set in order to get that call years ago. But
and without seeing it in the book, but basically it says something to the effect of you have to have a established a legal guarding position, which means you have to have at least 1 foot on the ground facing your opponent, and then from there you can be backing down. If they run through you, it's player control.
Kyle Haas gets the bucket inside for Marana. Cuts that lead down to 3, 27-24. So Marana Tigers have scored 4 unanswered.
Got a couple subs coming in for the Tigers.
Checking
32 Hibbs and 21 Valenzuela.
Yep, Hibbs and Jesus Valenzuela. Burnett drives to the elbow, spins, puts it off the window, score it.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy how they can do that.
Well, he can do it with his strong hand too.
I had a tripped and fallen. There'd been a travel call, you know. Calling 911 to help me off the court after I get hurt.
29-24.
You know, I thought we had some pretty decent teams when we were in high school. Man, these kids would destroy us.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. Mason Burgess, the fadeaway jumper. Just the 3rd field goal today for Mason Burgess. Been to the free throw line 4 times though. Been padding his stats with free throws so far this morning. 31-24 Jackets. Go ahead, Greg.
Take them any way you can get them.
Yeah. If they're going to send you to the line, you got to make sure you finish. Make sure you get the points. Burgess with the rebound and tripped up from behind by number 34, Jared Booth.
That's their 10th team foul on the half, Camden. 4.5 to go.
Well, you talked about the speed of the Jackets causing trouble, and I think that's a system, or a symptom rather, of just that.
You know, it's no secret to anybody that's up here playing against them, whether it be 3A, 2A teams, whatever. That's what Blue Ridge does. They like to run. They get out and go.
Mason hits the first of 2 free throws.
It's fun to run.
Well, it's certainly fun for the fans. I'd say the majority of fans enjoy that style of play.
You know, we'll see if we can con him into an interview later if he shows up. We'll have Camden do a quick interview, but Brian Gessner, our new state commissioner of officials, is up here for the weekend, and we can get him over here. Might be able to get an interview with him, Camden. Talk about some of the changes you might see, like hopefully 3-man official crews.
Pass up ahead for Enfeld, and he's got the bucket.
You know, you get this level of play, what we're seeing right here, these kids are strong, they're fast, they're big. An extra set of eyes, I think, would make it a whole lot better if we can get that change across the state.
Yeah, that makes sense. 34-24, deep 3, good for Trenton Bourget, his 2nd 3 of the afternoon. As, well, we're not quite afternoon yet, but of the morning. Pass comes off of.
It looked like it bounced off of Burgess before it went out of bounds.
See if we have a replay of that. The officials trying to figure out whose ball it is. It did look like it went off of Burgess. I don't think we have the replay.
This is exactly what we were talking about. If you had that extra set of eyes up there to cover that other side of the court, you would probably have that.
Well, they're going to give it to the Jackets. Hometown fans like that. Infield knocks down the super shot. 38-27. Tigers had cut the lead to 4. But since then, the Jackets have gone on a shooting spree. Enfield for three.
I mean, they're outscoring them. They're out rebounding Marana. They're just all around, just beating Marana in every way, shape, and form at this point of the game.
Time out on the floor. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Well, we welcome you back to Blue Ridge High School. Camden Smith, Mike Side with Dave Barber, Greg Chavez. It's a 2017 Holiday Classic. Random with the basketball after the timeout. Ryan Halls gets the steal. Enfield picks it up over to Tate, now to Burnett. Burnett had the ball poked away and out of bounds. Pass intended for him went out of bounds off of Jesus Valenzuela. 41-27. Jackets out in front by 13. Excuse me, by 14. So yesterday, Jesus Valenzuela had 11 at intermission for Marana and scored 5 more points all in the fourth quarter to end the game with 16. He led all scorers for the Tigers. Tyson Corner had 12. And a travel called here against number 24, Andrew Smith. Burnett over to Enfield. He drives, puts it up with the left hand, scores it up and in. Corey Enfield.
Yeah, they're not afraid to take it inside. Time and time again.
Travel violation is called. Pretty good defense that time, David, by Mason Burgess.
It was. That was part of the charging call we were talking about earlier. He was backing up, but he never gave away the position.
Fouls called on the Tigers, number 33, Tyson Corner. It's, I got him for 3 fouls, but they're saying he only has 2. I'm rarely, if ever, wrong, so we'll see.
We all say that when we're here working, doing this side of it because our wives aren't near us.
They can't hear what we're saying.
Oh, good take, but no finish that time for Haas.
Oh, nice. The reception goes to the offense on a joint possession, right?
Here's the replay as Halls is tied up with Valenzuela. Ooh, nice little steal there, but Jackets are going to get it back. Deep three. No good for Burnett. Crossover dribble into the lane and a foul, but no basket. There's another look at it as Burgess really did almost the same thing he did before.
Exactly.
This time they whistle him. Burgess with his first personal. You know, Mason's a kid that does his job so well that he rarely, if ever, gets into foul trouble. Trenton Bourget.
It's just funny to watch some of these kids like Mason, who they're good kids, good basketball players, but you'll get in a 30, 40-point blowout and somewhere late in the third quarter, if they're still in, you call a foul on them, they're just so frustrated with themselves because it's their first foul of the game. They're, you know, they scored 30 points, they're up by 40 as a team, and they just play so hard they get frustrated with their first foul in the late third quarter.
Yeah, you think they like competition? Some of the most competitive kids you'll find. Ooh, good take by Haas. Off the window and in. Haas now in double figures, has 11 for the first half. 43-31, final 18 seconds of this half. Burnett, burning clock, now he takes with 7 seconds. Spins, has it poked away. Plenty of time. Miranda sets for a three at the buzzer, no good. Trenton Bourget couldn't get it to go. So we go to intermission with the Jackets in front, 43-31. Step away, our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show is coming up next. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Want to save money on your next vehicle? Then go to the place with the lowest price guaranteed. Shola Ford guarantees the lowest price on any new Ford in the state of Arizona. Plus, every new Ford gas engine vehicle comes with a lifetime engine warranty. Thought you could get a better deal in Phoenix? Think again. The absolute best deal in the state of Arizona is at Shola Ford, the #1 Ford dealer in northern Arizona, and soon to be #1 in the state of Arizona. Shola Ford on the east end of the Deuce.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
In today's challenging economy, having a college education is a must. Northland Pioneer College is here to help you prepare for your future. NPC is committed to providing you with the highest quality education with the lowest tuition cost in the state. We offer a variety of advanced learning classes to prepare you for a transfer or associate's degree, personal interest education, or earning your GED.
Contact an academic advisor for more information. Go online at npc.edu.
Camera.
Whatever you feel comfortable with. Welcome back to the White Mountain Holiday Classic here at Blue Ridge High School. At intermission, it's the Yellow Jackets on top of the Tigers of Marana. 43-31. Time now for our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Great skiing going on up at Sunrise. Don't forget they're making snow daily up there, and so even though it hasn't snowed and the temperatures feel a little warm, they're skiing at Sunrise. Check it out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. We're joined, our halftime guest is Brian Gessler. He's the commissioner of officials.
I'll help you out. State Commissioner of Officials.
There we go. Brian, talk a little bit about what does that job entail? What do you actually do?
Well, I'm very fortunate that I get to manage the high school officials throughout the state of Arizona in all the sports. It's an exciting adventure that I get to embark on. I'm taking over for longtime Commissioner Gary Welchel. He's retiring at the end of the year, and I was fortunate enough to be called upon to take his place.
Well, we're sitting next to an official here, Greg Chavez, who always seems to cause trouble on the court. What do you do about these problem officials?
Oh, I've known Greg for 20, 25 years, and had the pleasure of working many basketball games with Greg, so you're lucky to have him up here. He's one of the good ones.
Now, you guys are kind of facing a problem at the AIA with the fact that the officials, you're not getting a lot of new recruits in terms of officials. What are some of the things you guys are doing for recruiting officials?
That's a great question, and I'm going to address it kind of on the other side. There's two reasons we're losing officials. The first reason is because of the coach and player behavior. Oddly enough, the second reason we're losing officials because of fan behavior, and it's our executive director, Dave Hines, has created an initiative. It's his #1 initiative is sportsmanship, and we're addressing that. We're going to be aggressively addressing that with our membership schools, and we're going to address it with our officials as well. Sportsmanship is a real problem and one that we're going to correct.
Officiating is a tough job. And it's kind of a tough thing to recruit, especially in today's environment where the fans are so hostile, and it's a little bit frustrating for an official or officiating crew to go out and do a game and to be harassed by the fans.
It's a passion, and when you learn and you excel at officiating, like Greg has, you tend not to listen to the fans. We do call on game administration to support the officials, which they do at tournaments like this. And quite honestly, up here at Blue Ridge, the fans are very well behaved. We typically don't have problems up here. It's not as big of an issue as you might think it is, but one bad apple spoils the whole bunch. The officials tend to take care of themselves, and we work through it, but it's the passion that continues to bring us back. We know when we have a good game. We know when we have a bad game. We're our own worst critics. We don't need the fans to let us know that, and we strive to get better.
Now, some coaches and even some parents would say, the official, you need to tell the official if he's doing a bad job so he can get the call next time. That's not the case, is it?
It's not the case. Like I said, we are our own worst critics. And I will assure you, it's my goal and objective to educate the coaches that with a quick technical foul, they become better coaches. Coaches are really good at coaching their players. And it's been my experience that when they focus on their players, the players respond and they play better.
Well, Brian, thanks for taking time with us.
Well, thank you for having me.
We'll give you the final comments. If somebody wants to become an official, what do they do?
Call the AIA office. Jeannie Kotz, we're 602-385-3816.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Brian.
you for having me, and thanks for having this tournament. Promotes high school basketball throughout the area, and we surely appreciate it.
Very good.
Thank
We're glad
you, sir.
to have you. Brian Gessler, our State Commissioner of Officials. We'll take a quick break. Back with more of the Sunrise Park Resort halftime show when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
I got this.
Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School as we take a look at some scoring here in our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show. Sunrise Park Resort, great skiing going on up there. Don't forget, if you're interested in doing some skiing, they are making snow nightly. You can get some discounted lift passes by going to sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. For Blue Ridge, RJ Tate has 2 threes with 6 points here at the break. Corey Enfield with 10. Darian Burnett with 13, 15 for Mason Burgess. Trenton Bourget with 15, 2 for Andrew Smith. And also for the Tigers, Tyson Corner has 2, 9 for Kyle Haas, and Ethan Jones has a bucket himself. We'll step away. Back with the, well, I guess we don't have time. We'll keep it here. That'll wrap up our Sunrise Park Resort halftime show brought to you by the Sunrise Park Resort. Excellent time to head on up to Sunrise. They've got terrific skiing going on. You may not think it because of the dry weather, but they've been able to make snow. They make it nightly, and the skiing conditions are actually pretty good at the Sunrise Park Resort. Check it out at sunriseskipark.com. That's sunriseskipark.com. As we get set for the third quarter, we watch the Alta-Safe Falcons heading into the locker room to get ready for their game coming up next. We'll have that on board and on tap for you. Second half is brought to you by Northland Pioneer College. For the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, go to Northland Pioneer College. That's NPC, Northland Pioneer College. First basket's good by Tyson Corner. Shot.
Enfield misses a 3, but there's Burgess getting in there for the rebound and gets fouled while doing so.
Foul's going to be called against the Tigers, number 33, Tyson Corner. That's 3 on him. See if he stays in. Burgess. Moving screen on Burnett. Burnett doesn't like the call.
Yeah, it looks like he put his shoulder out a little bit or something.
Well, you got to stay inside your body frame. And a lot of kids, they'll draw that initial contact, or the defender will try to go around it, and then they try to scoot a little bit more to get that little bit of contact, and that's where they get. Tell them not to watch TV, and they'll be all right.
Bounce pass down low, off the window, scored up and in, number 24, Andrew Smith. He now has 4 in the contest. So a couple of unanswered, and we're down to a 10-point lead for Blue Ridge. Oh, nice take, but can't finish. Bourget had a wide open look. See him frustrated with himself coming back up the floor. Burnett. Crossover dribble, kicks to Chavez. Chavez drives inside the lane, puts up the right-hander, score it.
That was a nice shot right there.
I told him, as tall as you are, why don't you just dunk it? Gotta have hops, Dad.
I thought he was too far under to get that shot to go.
Spending too much time on the baseball field.
We'll take it. We like baseball. You can be an old man and fat like Bartolo Colon and still play baseball and make millions.
That's true. Oh, and Burnett tripped from behind. Somehow gets the pass up ahead to Tate. Burgess somehow saves it. He scores it.
That looked like third grade schoolyard. It worked.
47-35.
Remember to call that special play, Coach Barber, for your 7th grade games.
Yeah.
Look sloppy and score.
That's our everyday play.
Steal by Infield. Infield wants to run. Hangs and hits. Corey Infield. I thought he was going to give it up for a second, but his defender blew past him while he was flying through the air. He's able to turn his body around and get that one to go.
Looks like Blue Ridge came back out in a man-to-man.
And getting past the defender is Bourget, and this time he scores.
On that, Blue Ridge needs to call out the switch instead of letting him roll right down the lane.
Kicks to the corner. Burnett has it poked away. And foul's going to be called on Kyle Haas with the contact inside. And Haas is going to come out. 2 fouls on Kyle Haas. Into Burgess. Burgess off the window, no good. One thing about Blue Ridge is they're not afraid to guard way out.
Yeah, I understand. I was watching R.J. Tate is guarding Valenzuela way out near the midcourt line, not even worrying about the ball being behind him. I guess coach wants to isolate Valenzuela.
Foul goes against Burnett. That's 3 on him, and right away we see Ryan Halls up off the bench for Blue Ridge. As Burgess tries to tip that one to himself, Trenton Bourget able to come up with it though for the Tigers.
Yeah, Valenzuela and Bourget are the top 2 players for Marana. Got to be real careful with them.
You can see Tate guarding Valenzuela all over the court. Doesn't matter where the ball is.
Nope. It's almost like they're playing a 4-1.
Bourget drives, dishes to Jones. Jones off the heel, no good.
You know, watching Blue Ridge on that last defensive stand there, I was talking to Everingham a couple games ago that we were doing. Blue Ridge tends to use the baseline as an extra defender. I remember in high school, our coach always wanted us to push everybody back to the middle where you get help. And a different, philosophy, push them to that baseline, use that baseline as another defender.
Drive down inside the lane, put it off with the left hand. Nice looking shot for Jesus Valenzuela, who that is just his first points of the game. Valenzuela was the top scorer yesterday in their game against Empire. Valenzuela had 16, led all scorers. He finally gets into the scoring column as we get a foul.
Have a player control on number 5.
Yeah, Bourget. Looked like he was out of control a little bit going to the basket.
That's his second. Halls and Velasquez are going to check in for the Jackets. 10-point Yellow Jacket lead, 49-39.
I don't know.
Foul called up top on Tyson Corner, and that's 4 on him.
Was that a foul right there? Did you see one?
I blew the whistle, called a foul, so I guess it was.
I'm just asking your opinion.
That's hard because when you, like I said, when you have that other set of eyes in that center position, when you have that, it's hard to watch everybody, and you kind of, sometimes after you call it, you're sitting there like, right now you might be on the baseline thinking, did I get that right? Did I miss? You're trying to replay it in your mind.
Right.
Did I see what I thought I saw?
But there's a big crash. That's one of the absolutes this year. If there's a crash, something needs to be called.
Yeah, that one there was an easy call. as they whistle Andrew Smith for his third personal. Halls to the line inside the lane and has a shot blocked by Jones. That's twice that Halls has run up against Jones just like that. Reminds us to remind you about our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. And a bump and a foul down low as Jones trying to post up.
Burgess with the foul.
See Jones posting up here, the bounce pass in low. And I don't know, that's a tough call, I think. Jones with a good step, but can't get the shot to fall. Marana just hasn't been able to find buckets today. Pull-up jumper from 15 was 14 feet long. Jackets get another look, Velasquez.
Great hustle. Great hustle on the boards.
Velasquez with his first bucket of the morning. Guess it's still morning. 51-39. Oh, tough take. Valenzuela couldn't get it to fall. Burgess on the other end. He's going to get a basket and one. Look at Burgess going stride for stride. And gets the shot to go. Nice replay there by our crew. Andrew Smith picks up his fourth personal. And so Corner and Smith both on the bench now for the Tigers in foul trouble. Mason Burgess hits the free throw to make it a three-point play. The Jackets lead 54-39. Greg, you talked about the physicality at the front of this game and Empire getting into foul trouble earlier or with their team foul situation, putting the Jackets into the 1+1 early. And, Marana. And Marana here finding themselves in the same situation, or in a more precarious situation, because now some of their top players are on the bench as a three-point bucket's good for Bourget.
Yeah, Blue Ridge just, like we talked about, all over the court, and I don't know that Marana's used to playing that type of defense in their region against teams that like to run like this. I don't know that there's a lot of 5A schools. I believe they're 5A now. 5A Sonoran region area, they just don't run like this.
More of an inside-out type of game, half-court offense.
You know, it was kind of just watching the game yesterday. One of the games in the other gym, I think it was Valley Sanders. Their coach was ejected, and I think the head coach, his dad is here visiting for the holidays, ended up having to coach the Sanders team the second half. And he comes from somewhere, I believe, Midwest to East Coast. He's trying to tell these gentlemen set up and run a place, and they're just running and gunning the whole time. He's just, you know, he barely met the kids 2 days ago, you know.
And the free throw good for Bourget. The foul was on R.J. Tate. Well, so far for the Tigers, it's been all Trenton Bourget. This one off the heel, no good. Bourget had 15 at intermission.
Well, Marana hanging in there. They're definitely not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination.
He now has 21 in the contest. And Bourget takes again. This one doesn't get the roll.
Oh, good rebound by Halls.
Halls is scrappy. I love watching him play.
Yeah. Yes.
They're going to get Jared Booth on the personal, his second.
44.
Puts Halls at the free throw line. Ryan Hall's yet to score in the contest. Chance to get a couple of freebies here. This first one's around and off. 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. Coming up in the fourth, we'll be talking about our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. Greg and David, you get those honors. Also our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. And our Deemer's Glass man of the game. That's going to end the third quarter. We go to the fourth and final next. Jackets up 54-43, just an 11-point lead as we go to the fourth. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Need hats, shirts, or jackets embroidered with your logo? Get custom embroidered products from Little Bluebird Studios. That's right, the company that does the best job screen printing t-shirts and hoodies now offers embroidery. Little Bluebird Studios is a local company with skilled designers that care about your company's image and brand. Call Little Bluebird Studios today, 928-351-7942, or online at littlebluebird.org. Little Bluebird Studios, the company that cares.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Welcome back to Blue Ridge High School, the 2017 Holiday Classic Tournament. As you see Ryan Hall's parents there in the crowd, taking in an early game on this New Year's weekend. It's 11:30 now. We're still in the morning here as this is game 2 of our 8 games that we're covering today. Already been treated to a really good game earlier on. This one's been pretty exciting. We'll see if Marana can get back into this contest and make it close here in the fourth and finals. Burgess continues to take it strong to the hole and draws the contact from Tariq Jordan this time. Oh, excuse me. It's number 32, Zachary Hibbs. Whistle for the personal. Burgess at the free throw line, hits the first.
This is going to end up being key here this last stretch. If Blue Ridge can make their free throws, they should be able to take this W into the championship game.
Burgess now with 21 on the morning, now has 22 total points.
Half those have to have been coming from the free throw line, it seems like.
Yeah. Let's see, he's only had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 field goals. 1 3-pointer out of those. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trips to the free throw line.
Making the best of it.
No, never lifted his foot.
Nope.
Infield for 3, the deep 3 on the angle right.
Liking these soft rims today.
Yeah. I think the Jackets tune their rims.
Why not? It's just like cutting the grass shorter or leaving it long, right?
That's
Depending on where you're playing baseball. Sloping the dirt towards the foul line or not.
Yep.
For the bunts.
Oh, Halls gets tangled up in his own feet, can't finish. And Burgess gets the rebound and the putback. He has 24. Trenton Bourget and Mason Burgess both in the running right now for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store player of the game. Don't forget, you can get all of your hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store in Pine Top, or south of Pine Top, I should say. On the right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. Oh, nice take, but again, Marana just struggling to finish here this morning. The putback is good, however, for Booth, and that's his first points of the game. 6 minutes left, and Burgess going to slow things down a little bit here for the Jackets. What's interesting about the Jackets is their offense to slow things down doesn't look a whole lot different than their offense to try to get points. Enfield will take one down the baseline. It's no good on the 5-foot runner.
Well, if we had a shot clock, that'd be about the only time so far today that they would have pushed it more than 20 seconds. So I guess that is a little bit of a break.
Yeah. Wholesale substitutions for the Tigers. See a bunch of the starters back in. Tyson Corner coming in with playing with 4 fouls, as is Andrew Smith. Back up off the bench for the Tigers. Ooh, nice pull-up jumper from 14. Velasquez hangs and hits. 63-45. Toss it ahead for infield.
Oh, Halls is streaking down the lane, just missed him.
Infield for 3. Off the front, no good.
Nice board by Halls.
Ryan Halls mixing it up with the big man inside. Kicks to infield, and infield with a lot of time. And he strokes the 3. If you leave him open for that long, he's going to hit every time.
I wish we'd had a coach to let us shoot that much, go from that deep. Maybe we'd have made more.
Yeah, Coach Suber doing a good job with this team. He knows what he has, and it's been pretty impressive to watch him kind of grow into this team. This was not Blue Ridge basketball 5 years ago.
You know, line barely effect. So my coach was, in high school was very much old school, learned from his dad, who was the coach in St. John's prior to that. You played for shots as close to the basket, high percentage shots. You know, three-point thing was still fairly new.
Yeah.
Yeah, coaching the junior high, that's all they want to do.
Watch a lot of TV.
Yeah, they all want to shoot threes.
Well, Bourget misses 2 free throws. Time now for our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game, brought to you by the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. South of Pine Top, Highway 260, right-hand side of the road just before you get to the Honda Resort and Casino. They've got all the best in hiking, hunting, camping, and fishing gear, all out at the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store. And that's a tough block on Burnett. What's your take on that one, Greg? Here's the replay here.
Blue Ridge is winning by 20. There was contact. Give the kid the benefit of the doubt.
Burnett picking up his 4th. And you hear Coach Suber telling him, be careful. Andrew Smith knocks down the first of 2 free throws. So guys, who's our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game?
Well, Bourget is in a losing effort. He's really, really putting up a good game, but I'm going to have to give it to Mason Burgess. Just keep going in time and time again.
So Mason Burgess, our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store Player of the Game, right as another kid,
another 3.
Another kid we should talk about. Corey Enfield.
What do you have, like 19?
Well, no, he's got 21 now.
21.
Just behind Burgess with 24. So our Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, we may end up with Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports. In this tournament, we don't have a post game, so we don't have the benefit of watching the whole game before we call who that player's going to. We base it on where they're at right now, and right now we give it to Mason Burgess, who's been terrific at getting to the free throw line today. Time now for our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Don't forget, quality glass at affordable prices. Deemer's Glass, call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN. So we see Jones on the sideline there. One of those players that we've got to talk about when we talk about the Glass Man of the Game.
That's who I have wrote down. I wrote him down around halftime. Just with his big size and his presence, he's gotten us some good blocks.
Couple of block shots today.
Yep.
So who's the winner?
Jones.
All right, Ethan Jones. Our Deemer's Glass Man of the Game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN, Demers Glass in Lakeside. And a foul up top as Enfield gets pushed to the floor. That's going to be that's going to be Corner's 5th. So Tyson Corner fouling out of the contest.
Let's go, Caden. He's one of that I coached in junior high.
Yeah, you watch these kids grow up. And
yep.
Caden Brimhall into the lineup for the Jackets.
When I started coaching junior high, Corey and Darian were all 8th graders, and I started at the 7th grade level. So I was with them, but I didn't get a chance to coach them.
You know, obviously most of these kids, they grow up together, they play all their youth sports together and stuff. So at some point, whether it's basketball with you or baseball with me, you know, or whatever, and Camden coaches softball with his girls, you have that range from 2 or 3 years older than your kid to 2 or 3 years younger than your kid. So you've coached them, you know all these kids, so you root for them, you cheer for them.
Yep.
Yeah, it makes it fun to come and watch. Kick to the corner, 3-point shot on its way, no good. Rebound to Brimhall. Enfield baseball throw downfield. It's going to be picked off by Valenzuela.
Enfield is 0 for 1. Gets intercepted on his first pass.
However, he has 20, I think I've got him for 23 now in the contest after the 2 free throws. And a turnover. And here come the rest of the Yellow Jacket bench. Seth Chavez checking back into the contest as well. Velasquez scores it. Excuse me, Valenzuela. Valenzuela gets his second bucket. KJ Anderson with the basketball for the Jackets. Pull-up jumper, and he got it.
I coached him in 7th grade.
Well, he's a freshman, right?
Yeah. Nickname KJ.
There goes Skousen heading down the court. They didn't see him.
For the most part, the future of Blue Ridge basketball out on the court right now. Brimhall takes.
2 of them anyway. The other 3 are all seniors.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, Caden's a sophomore and
Skousen, Wilkins, and Chavez, all seniors.
See Caden right there get knocked on the head by Trey Day. We take it with them of high school 1067.com.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Welcome back. We see in the stands, along with Caden Brimhall's dad, taking in the game this morning. 53-75. Time now for our Demers our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love to smile. Beeler Orthodontics is Caden Brimhall set to shoot some free throws. Who do you have, David?
I have Corey Enfield for play of the game, just because with the ability to shoot the 3, just coming down the stretch, really put a dagger into Marana.
Yeah, that final 3 that he shot up, certainly one of the top plays of the game. It's our Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile, Beeler Orthodontics. And a travel is called as Wilkins caught up on his hip a little bit. 75-53, Jackets in control of this one. Coming up, the Altusay Falcons play.
I believe they played Chin Lee, correct?
Is it Chin Lee, Altusay?
Chin Lee, Altusay.
Well, we ought to see some more fans file into here before the start of that one. As corner gets Haas gets a shot. Up and in. Passing low to Skousen. Skousen turned around and ran right into the hands of Smith. Instead of going up, he came back down with it and is called for the travel.
Just throw it up in the air. It might go in.
He may have got the foul call, too, if he'd have thrown it up. 3-point bucket. Good for Haas. Haas still firing away for Marana. Ball knocked away and out of bounds in front of the Marana bench. Seth Chavez set to check it in for Blue Ridge. Up to Skousen. Skousen blows the layup. Now he gets it. Hey, he needed an offensive rebound to boot.
Yeah, he got a rebound out of points.
Pad the stats.
Final seconds. Deep three ball for Haas. That's your ball game.
Tell Skousen 8 foot tall, dunk it.
Yeah, he should have thrown it down.
Yellow Jackets will be the victors this morning over the Marana Tigers. They win it 77-58. It's going to wrap up our broadcast. We say thank you to our sponsors here this afternoon. Here in the White Mountains, Sunrise Pioneer College, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Little Bluebird Studios, Deemer's Glass, the Indian Honda, Octopus Car Wash, Subway, and our title sponsor, Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. The best place to buy your next car, truck, van, or SUV is at Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. For the entire staff, Greg Chavez, David Barber, we invite you back for the next game, which will be the Altusay Falcons, and I believe the Chin Lee Wildcats coming up next here in our 12 o'clock noon game as our Tournament Saturday continues, the White Mountain Holiday Classic here from Blue Ridge High School. Until then, so long, everybody.
This has been an iTalk 106.7 Sports Exclusive, presented by Sholo Ford. High school basketball is also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Black Diamond Auto Glass, Sunrise Park Resort, Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports Store, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Octopus Car Wash. This is a copyrighted broadcast. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or reuse of this program without the expressed written consent of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves is expressly prohibited. For more information about this game and others around the region, go to italk1067.com.